Hey everyone, Genevieve here to talk about our upcoming new moon. It's actually in just a couple of hours here on the East Coast, and this is our second new moon of the month and of the Taurus season, right before the moon or the sun slips into Gemini. This second one here, and so it's called a black moon, and it's kind of rare. It doesn't happen but every 2.5 to 3 years. So this is a new beginning, the second new beginning, ushering in change for this season and the season of Taurus. And so what does that mean? Well, this is going to occur just before noon on the East Coast. And so this is not only going to kind of be revisiting themes from earlier in the month on the 5th when we had a new moon then, but also from 2.5, 3 years ago. And if we recall the spring of 2020, that was right around when COVID and everything took its grips across the world, especially here. Like the other parts of the world had already been dealing with it, and we were really just in the beginning of figuring out and how we were going to deal with it and dealing with it. For the most part, I think we can all agree now, horribly. So what is this new moon? Well, this is kind of a reset, okay? This is kind of a let's go back and learn those lessons, right? And let's move forward and kind of reset our lives if we haven't done so already, to kind of, yes, there's a new normal, but also to kind of just put it behind us finally, and just stop bickering and arguing with each other and stop, all the detrimental things that we all began to do during that time period, because it was not helpful, really, for the most part. For most of us, it wasn't helpful at all. Good things always come from, distressful or horrible times, and I think we all found a lot of that as well. So what we need to do with this new moon is to take those positive lessons, those positive things that happened in that time period, and remember that, carry them with you moving forward. But everything that was not good for us, everything that was detrimental to our own personal well-being, as well as the just community well-being, we need to let that go. So this is the time to do that. This is the reset. So again, because there are two in 1 month, it's doubling the power. It's intensifying the power of this new moon. And because it is in Taurus, again, these are earthy themes. These are feminine themes. These are, kind of the beginning, the planting, the just really protective and nurturing and mothering instincts that we really need to double down on, because those are all very positive qualities, and those are the qualities we want to carry with us moving forward, right? The things that we want to leave behind, of course, are going to be the more possessiveness, the jealousy, the suspiciousness, the paranoia, the wanting immediate gratification, and everybody else be damned. That kind of thing that we all kind of got into needs to go. It's not helpful. It's not helpful for you in the long run. It might feel good in the moment. It's not helpful. It's not helpful for anybody, right? So this is the time to, again, get into that earthy nature and just to really pause and reflect. The themes of this are all going to be actually pretty good luck, especially for all of the fixed signs. Remember, Taurus is a fixed sign. So what are the other fixed signs? Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. So this is actually going to mark a really good beginning and a stream of good luck for the following year, for the next year, for the fixed signs in particular, or any earth signs, or if you have those prominent placements in your chart. But before that, you got to do the work. And that is the lesson also of Taurus season is you've got to do the hard work. You've got to put the plan in place. You got to put the plan in place, but first you got to have the plan. So all of those themes are being revisited as well. I do want to touch on something of a personal note, that the last new moon that we had at the beginning of Taurus season was May 5th. And my grandmother passed away that day. And we knew that it was coming, and she was a fighter. She has rallied back so many times over the last couple of years. I think there were a few things that she was trying to work through with her own karma, to put her own heart and soul at peace and rest, and it finally happened. And so sorry. So, we are happy for the time that we had with her. She lived for 88 years, and one of the strongest women I've ever known. And again, I gotta thank all of the women in my life who have made me the strong woman that I am. But that's kind of also the theme of this. It's taking those positive memories, right? Those good things, those good lessons, those strengths, those character building, teachable moments, right? And taking them with you and carrying them forward. And just leaving, I mean, everybody has crap, right? Everybody deals with adversity. Everybody deals with challenges. Everybody deals with stressful, excruciating moments in life, difficult decisions, and again, they're lessons learned. And we all have two choices, right? We can let them hold us down and wallow in it, or we can build upon them, use them to build your character, build you into a better version of yourself. We always need to be progressing and moving forward. I know these retrogrades with all these planets and things definitely like make us step back. Oh, Mercury just went forward again, direct again. So that's a good thing. Right. So, the lesson is, yes, there's going to be tears. There's going to be sadness. There's going to be anger. There's going to be all of the emotions, all of those things. Those are human emotions, and that's what we are. And so you need to feel them and you need to express them. But with this Taurus new moon, you need to really be careful. And again, reflect and pause, get earthy, get grounded. And the best way to do that is just to resist kind of those instant gratification things, those darker desires, things that you might think about that you've really been wanting, or like, not that it's necessarily wrong to want them, but avoid the underhanded, the dirty way of going about getting them, right? Or the easy way or the quick way, because those things always backfire in the end. I created a special blend for this new moon, which is going to, again, it's earthy, it's feminine, it is, but because of the double new moon, the black moon, and because of the season, and because of just kind of everything that's going on, it's a reminder that things happen in cycles, in circles, and ideally, once you face something that you've already faced before, you should be better prepared how to deal with it the second or the third time around, and so on. And if not, you're just going to keep repeating the same things until you get it, right? Until you get the lesson, until you get how to move past it. So my oil blend I created is called Triple Goddess. Now, I've never made this before. This is a brand new blend for me. And this is, it commemorates in the respects of the feminine. So of course the Triple Goddess is Maiden, Mother, and Crone. And so it's just kind of commemorating the passing of the seasons, the life cycles that we all go through, and realizing that we are all connected on this earth together, by one, whatever higher power entity or whatever it is that you want to call it. And if for you it's just the earth itself, as it is for many of us, well, that indeed is what we're celebrating. So again, the biggest thing to watch out for is to nurture yourself, Remember, our original new moon blend was nurture. And or for the full moon, and so we're nurturing ourselves, we're nurturing others, we are getting into our softer side, or a little bit more kind of protective, motherly, feminine sides, and just realize that yes, there is, you know, definitely multiple ways of going about getting what you want. This is the time to take those positive steps forward, to plan, to goal set, to intend, and then actually set about the work of getting it done. So moving into Gemini season, which is an air sign, which is going to feel a lot lighter, airier, and more able to communicate. But try these goals and these plans that you have until they are absolutely set in stone. Keep them to yourself, because there are people that, just because they don't want to see you succeed, just because they don't want to see you happy, just because they are jealous or whatever it is, or you might be at cross purposes to them, they are going to do whatever it takes to undermine you, and to knock you down, and to stop you. Don't let them. Okay. So till next time, bless be, namaste, all that good stuff. And yeah, just relax and get in tune with nature, and be thankful for your lessons, even though at the time they don't feel like a good thing. They are. Bye.